Mormons, threat or menace? My brother married a Mormon, and, well, basically it's more complicated than that, but his children, were born into the faith, and, therefore you can understand why they believe it all. My brother actually converted because he got a Mormon girl pregnant, which, out of wedlock, you'd think that'd be a sin, but whatever. So he married her to stay with the kids and everything. And I think there's positive things about the Mormon religion, but I don't think you necessarily need Christianity in order to find those things. For example, my wife is Japanese, and in her culture, they share a lot of the values that the Mormons have. And Japanese are a highly secular people, although my wife's mother was Shinto, she wasn't particularly devout. So let's dispel that as just a reason to believe all those things is, it's weighed out by the family values, atmosphere, and all that. Now, the thing with Corey, that's my brother, believing these things is, everybody's seen the South Park video, dum da dum dum dum, where they, what was his name, Joseph Smith, is that correct? I don't know. But anyways, basically the thing with the hat, and, it could really be argued that he was a con man. I don't know for sure. I wasn't there or anything. But, it seems to me, I've read The Pearl of Great Price while I was in Air Force basic training. All we had was religious texts, and, I read some of the Bible and different things. Now, I'm an atheist. Technically, I'm agnostic, because I can't prove that there is no God. Just like I can't prove there's no Zeus or Apollo or Thor. But anyways, to get back on point, I realize I'm rambling a bit. Every time I get in an argument with him about religion, he just closes off. Because I think he knows that some of the things he believes are completely ridiculous. More so than just your common garden variety Christianity, which is really, really bad enough as it is. But, like I said, I think a lot of people don't examine their faith, Christians, Mormons alike, is simply because they see the positive aspects of it. And the Mormons do a lot of good things. According to Corey, I don't know if this is true, but they have this grocery store, this big grocery store, but it doesn't have any checkout lanes. Because if you're a Mormon, you can go there and just take what you want, and it's based on an honor system. And another thing, according to my brother, that they do is if a Mormon man, and they're the primary breadwinners because the women typically don't work, although that's not always true. I know, I'm not trying to misrepresent anything. I know a lot of Mormon wives work. My sister-in-law doesn't, for example. But anyways, if he finds himself out of work, the Mormon father of the family will just find an anonymous check left on his doorstep. And all those things are great. It's a real sense of community. But on the other hand, there's scary things about the Mormon church. They took a lot of stuff from the Masons, who, my grandfather was a Mason. I don't think it's a particularly bad deal, but they kind of ripped off some secret handshakes and whatnot. So, I don't really know. I'm rambling. But I do worry about Mormons for one reason. They're not exactly intolerant, but they believe in legislating their morality. And that's why I'm opposed to Mitt Romney being elected, and I would never vote for him, because I've been to Utah to visit my brother, and I was joking around in line. I was going to buy a bottle of vodka. She wouldn't sell it to me because she said I was drunk. So I'm like, I'm not drunk. Call the police. They'll give me a breathalyzer test. I want my vodka. You know, I'm a customer here. I'm willing to pay cash. What's the problem? Plus, the cigarettes were expensive. So anyways, I think if Mitt Romney was elected president, he would legislate his morality. You know, anything with caffeine in it, would the taxes go up? That's what I wondered, because all that stuff, tobacco, alcohol, anything with caffeine, it's taxed more in Utah. And I don't want that for my country, because as you can see, I'm smoking a cigarette and I'm drinking coffee with Kahlua in it. And I don't want their morality imposed on me. Even if they don't outright ban those things, I don't want to pay more. So to me, it's sheer economics. You know, I don't know. I'm done.